today for the Bitcoin price. And yes, guys, I have shocking, absolutely shocking news to share about Bitcoin with you today. I am coming to you here straight from Korea, South Korea, I have to say. And I didn't open the charts on Bitcoin for a few days, and boy, I regret that. When I opened it right now, I found something which I don't even know if I want to talk about, but obviously I feel obligated to do so because I want to keep you informed. I want to keep you informed about what is happening for Bitcoin and what we can expect for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. I am going to talk about my trades as well. I am having open on Bitcoin with full transparency. What am I doing with that? And of course, more importantly, I want to tell you my price targets and what this finding about Bitcoin exactly is. I can tell you already, you're probably not gonna expect what I will talk about today. Watch this video until the very end, and importantly, guys, please go down below, press the like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I wanna urge you to subscribe. I have some news to share with you throughout the next few days, which you certainly do not wanna miss. And if you are not subscribed, if you're not pressing this little bell icon, you are running the danger to be a slave to the YouTube algorithm and to not get this videos recommended. Let me quickly here go straight into the charts because, man, what the heck? I mean, this chart is no news for you. You already know it. We talked about it a few times. And probably if you opened the chart, you already realized that Bitcoin is really barely hanging on here, right? I mean, you know the deal. So far, we are on the weekly in an uptrend, right? And an uptrend is characterized by, and just hold on a few seconds. I will talk about my trades shortly. I will show them to you. It is characterized by higher lows. So we have a low, higher low, another higher low, and another higher low. And of course, corresponding with that, we have also high, another higher high, and this was also another higher high. So this is a weekly uptrend. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we want. But unfortunately, Bitcoin is also running here into this very strong resistance. And now the question is, are we going to break the previous low? Because if we are breaking 24,827 US dollars, roundabout, something like that, if we are breaking that, we are going to create a lower low, and we are going to start a weekly downtrend for Bitcoin, and that is certainly not what we want. Corresponding with that, dear ladies and gentlemen, we are having the EMA ribbon giving us a very similar warning signal. Do you see this here? Is this going to be a fake out, this flip of the ribbon? Because if the ribbon is flipping bearish again, we are already below the ribbon. If we are flipping bearish, I mean, let me just show you in history what we can expect here. And hold on, if you are now thinking, Chris, why are you so bearish? I was thinking we are getting some bullish news. Hold on, guys, hold on. But what you can see, the last time Bitcoin was breaking the EMA ribbon to the downside, the last time before this bear market, was on the 1st of October 2018. And what did we do? We broke immediately down from 6,500 down to 3,150 US dollars. Well, let me go back. If you are saying, Chris, this is just a one-time thing. No, every single time we are breaking the EMA weekly on the ribbon, on the weekly to the downside, we are breaking lower. Here it happened somewhere when Bitcoin was at 420 US dollars in November 14. What did we do exactly after breaking the EMA ribbon to the downside? We broke down another 60% to 170 US dollars. And every single time this is the case, you can see it every single time. And now, of course, the question is, the last example was, of course, here. Before I forget it, and before I talk about my actual prediction for Bitcoin right now, was when we broke from 38,000 US dollars last year down to 15,500. As you know, in November 2020. Now, what has to happen for us, for Bitcoin not to do that? What has to happen for Bitcoin not to prolong this downtrend, to prolong and actually let us wait for the bull market to happen much longer even? If we are breaking the previous low here, and if Bitcoin doesn't change course within the next, I would say, approximately 3 weeks, we can go sideways, even a little bit down in September still. But there is not much room, like not much air to breathe for Bitcoin. September is usually not the most bullish month. But if Bitcoin, not latest in the beginning of October, changes course, this will flip bearish. And if Bitcoin doesn't change course, I do see price levels one last week to the downside of 24,000 or lower for Bitcoin. This is where the next volume support is. And the worst case would be, and I do not, let me say that again, I do not expect that at all. I actually see a turnaround latest in the October time. With that being said, if I'm wrong, worst case is this support here, 19,500, extremely low likelihood. I do not think this is going to happen, but this is the 14-year support for Bitcoin. Now, guys, what do I expect? Because everyone knows I'm having my trades open. This is my Bitcoin trade, still raking in 577,000 US dollars in a profit. This is my Ethereum trade, still raking in only, I would say almost only 24,000 US dollars in a profit. Why am I saying that? Because I do see Bitcoin changing course latest in the early time of October, my birthday on the 9th of October. I really hope Bitcoin to be somewhere in these areas or higher. Usually my birthday was very bullish time for Bitcoin, no matter whether it was bull or bear market. And this is what I am expecting. I do expect Bitcoin to change course in October. I do expect Bitcoin to, at least in October, go for another retest of this resistance we are seeing here, 32,000 US dollars. And to eventually, let me quickly go here back to the face mode, and to eventually change course until that. I do expect Bitcoin to retest this resistance, and I do expect Bitcoin to break it within that year, that this next retest, and we might be floating around in that area for another few weeks, but I expect Bitcoin to break it this year or the beginning of next year. And eventually, once we break 32,000, you already know my prediction. 40,000, 44,000 is happening most likely within a week. With a finger snap, it's gonna happen so quickly. This resistance is the only thing chart-wise which is holding us back. That is my expectation. And of course, before, by the way, guys, if you wanna be trading as well, I mean, these trades, I think these trades I open completely with my own money, but sometimes I open trades with free margin as well. And you can get free margin as well. In the pinned comment, this says $1,000 free position. This is gone, but I have negotiated for you now more than 30,000 US dollars in free bonuses by clicking this link in the pinned comment. Click, register. I mean, honestly, guys, it couldn't be easier. You go down below, you click the link, you register, and after your initial deposit, you can get up to more than 30,000 US dollars in free bonuses on your account with the link down below. Take advantage, but only take advantage if you're an experienced trader, because if you are not, if you don't know what you're doing, you're running the danger of getting liquidated. And you know the rule of Warren Buffett. Rule number 1 is don't lose money. And rule number 2, of course, is don't forget rule number 1. Before I'm wrapping it up for today, I wanted to show my dear friend Kyle here. Kyle just said, everybody, we made an amazing video on your channel. It's coming up very soon. You should watch it, right?
Yeah, definitely. It was a lot of alpha, good insights. Go check it out, guys.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you for watching, guys. And we are going to go out now and eating some beautiful food here in Korea. Bye-bye.